Donald. This is my buddy Mutley, and we have got a great 100th show celebration for you.
It's Mac and Mutley's 100th show special. And this time you'll meet the world's most extraordinary animals and animal lovers. We'll go riding, skiing, and diving with my incredible buddy Mutley. We'll go behind the scenes and find chaos, madness, and bloopers.
Do it again.
And we'll meet the people and animals who've come out to help us celebrate our 100th show.
Well, welcome to our 100th show. Well, we have some great cheerers out here. You know, who would have believed more than 4 years ago when we started all of this that we would have, come this far, made so many great friends, right? Listen, we've had a great time. It's been wonderful for all of us, and we hope that you've enjoyed some of the greatest animal stories ever told.
Cats, dogs, rats, bats, sharks, barks, you name it, we've seen it. All kinds of animals from all over the world. We've also met all kinds of people who cherish these animals. And when the two get together, we know it's something special. There's fun, there's support, and there's love.
This is Borson Wells, and we call him Hammy Davis Jr.
Isn't that not the cutest thing you ever did see? You shake hands?
And what kind of animals are the most loving? What kind of animals bring out the best in us? Well, you might be surprised. Sometimes the most unlikely animals make the most loving friends. It could be a water skiing squirrel. It could be a prize-winning miniature pony.
I understand their nature so well, and I'm very gentle with them.
For Louis Dubé of San Francisco, it's bees. He greets his swarms with no protection, handles them with his bare hands, and still, they let him enjoy their honey.
It's almost a gift of the gods.
She thinks that I'm her mate. At least she has no affiliation with any other bird. She could care less about other pigeons. She's been approached by other pigeons and has rejected those approaches. And immediately gets back on my shoulder and has dated me ever since.
For Frank Saxon of Antioch, California, it's a pigeon named Samantha. Now, Samantha met Frank on his front doorstep, and since then, they've been inseparable.
Lay down, big girl. Yeah.
Sonny, come lift.
Of course, there are remarkable tales of people and our best friend, the dog. At 37, muscular dystrophy forced Terry Nash to retire from her job and move back in with her parents. Today, she finds hope, help, and a reason to live in an adopted pup named Sonny.
Sonny, sit.
I didn't feel I had much worth to life or to myself. And I had a lot of trouble just wanting to stay with it and keep going. And since I've gotten Sonny, she's given me something to work for, something to work with. She's my buddy. Not having her around would be very empty. And there'd be a lot of things that I wouldn't want to do without Sonny.
And what about the wildlife of the world? Well, here we find love, yes, but also a sense of shared homeland and shared destiny. In Central America, it's Fowlett Young and his son Colin working side by side in the tropical jungle to save a friend and a neighbor, the howler monkey. They're preserving the land they all live on.
They have so many actions like human beings. The way they treat their baby, you know, the way they use their hands just like we use our hands. You know, they give facial expression. They are almost like people, you know.
I think it was pretty neat because I've never saw an animal that has a disease like that.
He had like the same symptoms that I did when I first got it, and he uses the same kind of insulin and stuff.
Hey, guys, come in.
And animal behaviorist Gary Priest introduces us to a group of children and Loon the baboon. Now, they discover that they all share the need to voluntarily take insulin shots every day to combat the harmful effects of diabetes.
He's really something. I really like him. He's a neat guy, and I feel better to have known him, and hopefully he'll feel the same way.
Oh, now something special. Hold your arm like this and paint it all brown. And say, hi, Mrs. Trout. And let her come up.
But one of the most remarkable of all is the relationship between one woman and all of the great outdoors. Her name is Mrs. Terwilliger, or Mrs. T. And for her, it's not one bird, one fish, or one animal that makes the difference. It's all of them put together, and the joy and rewards of getting out in nature.
Go into the out of doors. Take your whole families and take them on trips in the out of doors. Housework will always be there. And you can do it twice as fast when you get back. But go and look and see. It just enlivens your whole body, your whole mind, to see what's there, to hear what's there. It's the joy of discovery, the joy of seeing.
So many extraordinary animals and extraordinary people. 100 shows. Who knows what the next 100 will bring? But one thing is certain. We'll continue to discover how relationships between people and animals bring out the best in us. How animals can inspire us and restore us and bring to us a new joy of the world.
Well, two of our most wonderful stories featured one incredible little dog, Charlie, and Charlie's mom, Sandra. It's great to have you with us.
Hi, nice to be here.
Charlie was hit by a car, what, 11
Correct.
years ago?
Yes, 11 years ago, and it broke his back and paralyzed him.
But Charlie's been going strong ever since.
Going strong.
Those little wheels back there, Charlie keeps moving. And
Yes, yep, he goes.
Now, one of the stories we did a story about Charlie and about his being able to get around. Then we went back to the school where they have Charlie Days once a year. How is that going?
It's wonderful. We'll be on our 4th Charlie Day at Steel Lane School in Lori Winstead's class.
And these are for disabled kids.
Yes, it is, physically disabled.
And Charlie has really been an inspiration to those kids.
It's wonderful. We're corresponding with, he's wanting to go for a walk right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Charlie, you are wonderful. The kids love him. We love him. Hopefully, he'll be on some more of our shows in the future.
We'd love to be.
It's great to see you.
The pooch that tops the rest. The inside scoop on my buddy, the incredible Mutley. Next on Mac and Mutley's 100th show special.
Coming up next, the world premiere of those incredible animals.
A few years ago, in towns like this, there were no recycling programs. But now more and more communities are welcoming new partners in recycling. Partners like the Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. And we'd like to ask people across the country to join in developing more recycling programs, because we've all learned that recycling is one way to preserve what can never be replaced. Please join us in recycling. And as you travel across this great land, pay us a visit at the Cracker Barrel.
My glasses drive me crazy. They're always slipping at the wrong time. They never stay where I put them.
You don't have to put up with glasses that don't fit anymore, because at LensCrafters we have so many ways to fit your snug points, with features like snug fit hinges that flex to keep their lasting fit. And your glasses will be ready in about an hour. How's that?
Real secure. Finally, comfortable glasses that keep their fit.
LensCrafters will match any competitor's price.
They ruled our planet for 150 million years, then mysteriously disappeared. Now join the largest dinosaur hunt in history as scientists from Canada and China travel to the searing Gobi Desert, the Badlands of Alberta, and Canada's high Arctic in search of these primordial giants, in search of answers, in search of the dragon. Sunday beginning at 9 Eastern, only on Discovery Sunday.
Happy 100th, Mac and Mutley.
You know, there's so many incredible animals, but if I really want to see the tops, all I've got to do is look right up here at my good buddy Mutley riding tall in the saddle. You know, it is a dog's life, and Mutley is the king of the canines.
Dogs, dogs, dogs. There are all kinds, all shapes, all with amazing talents. But there's only one pooch who stands above the rest. No, not you, little fella. One Fido who's more fantastic than the others. one pup that tops them all. You know who I mean.
We love Mutley!
Yep, Mutley. Now, who would have thought that this poor, abandoned pooch from a humane society would turn into such a star? A star that would attract celebrities and fans from all over the world. The true king of the canines. And what is it about Mutley that keeps them coming? Could it be perhaps that special style on the open road? Maybe it's the way he conducts the band.
Mutley, a skiing dog, a famous skiing dog, I presume.
Or is it Mutley's daring on the downhill?
Gonna go shred some bumps. That's Mutley. It's a killer dog.
Then again, maybe it's Mutley's command of the waves.
Excellent. Mutley was perfect.
I went scuba diving with the dog.
But a lot of people think the real reason Mutley is the leader of the pack is the way Mutley scuba dives. Now, you gotta believe that here's where Mutley shines above all the rest. And after all, how many mutts or even people can say they've dived the Caymans on the Great Barrier Reef of Belize, or gone fin to fin with cartoon great Mickey Mouse and gold medal great Matt Biondi?
Oh, wow. Oh, Mutley beat us back, huh? Quick swimmer she is. No kidding. Olympic class, you think? Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yes, Mutley is the tops. Mutley can ski and dive and, well, do just about anything. But for me, it doesn't really matter what special talents Mutley has or who Mutley knows. That's just all icing on the cake. What really makes him special is that through it all, Mutley hasn't changed. Fame or fortune won't alter him. Mutley will always be my buddy. And for me, that's what counts. Is this chaos, madness, or the making of a television show? Behind-the-scenes bloopers. Next on Mac and Mutley's 100th show special.
Finally, a chance to get away. Moments like this call for Gold MasterCard.
We could find a romantic hotel.
In Paris? It has the added credit you've earned.
We could sneak off to the beach.
Yeah, Maui. Plus, no card is accepted in more places at home and abroad.
Or we could take a trip we'll all remember.
Gold MasterCard, the best gold card to master the moment.
Everyone knows Contact wrote the book on cold medicine. Then they added this chapter, Contact Day and Night. On this page, yellow day caplets that knock out your cold symptoms without making you drowsy, so you can breathe easy and work all day long. On this page, blue night caplets that relieve your symptoms to let you rest. Both formulas control your cold symptoms with the right medicine at the right time. Contact Day and Night, another important chapter in cold relief.
The acts of children, 16, 13, 12 years old. Kids who kill on the next Justice Files. Saturday at 10 Eastern, only on the Discovery Channel.
For anyone who ever travels on business, now there's AT&T Teletravel Service. A combination of calling features that gives you the power to turn virtually any phone into your office. It's easy. A toll-free number immediately connects you to AT&T. Then call across the country or across the world without hanging up between calls. Speed dial. set up a conference call, send or retrieve voice messages, and more at rates that could save you money. Call 1-800-544-2222, extension 18, to get AT&T teletravel service. All this for just a $10 annual fee. Then just pay for the features you use. And if you call by November 30th, you'll even get your $10 back. Call now and get the power to turn virtually any phone into your office.
Happy 100th, Mac and Mutley.
And we're glad to be a part of it. Wish you a lot more.
Oh, Mutley, good bark. You know, Mutley always makes it look easy, and for me, that's terrific. But if you think it's fun and games, all of it, well, you might be surprised. Here's a look behind the scenes of Mac and Mutley.
Come on, let's go.
Are you going to help us, or, I mean...
Yeah, we're going to play. We have no
idea. We just got to... That's the way it is around the Mac and Mutley family. We love each other.
This is Alaska.
Hey, look, animals. Come on.
Sure, we get to travel, meet lots of people, get close to some extraordinary animals, and generally have a great time. But what you usually get to see on Mac and Mutley is only half the story. The other half, behind the scenes, has never been revealed before, until today. You see, the truth is, though Mac and Mutley looks right on the air, most of the time, things don't quite work right off the air. Now, television is an exercise in Murphy's Law, and Mac and Mutley is here to prove it.
Well, if you're an otter or a shark with a medical problem,
For instance, all those times you've seen Mutley and me tell you about an upcoming story. Now, see how beautifully Mutley stays by my side.
Okay, Mutz.
Well, here's the truth.
Fun to get on the ground and wrestle around with puppies, and if they continue to keep walking this way, well, we're just going to keep on out here. I'll tell you what. Mutley, come here. Mutz. There goes Mutley, and we'll be right back. Well, the animal kingdom is filled with many fascinating critters, including this one who's going to walk right over here. Like a sedan DeVille, a limousine.
And you know, I'm not so perfect either. Sometimes when I talk, the words in my mouth just turn to moosh.
What happens to us when we get a little bit older? There's a little blip, 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 blip. Right, Mutley? Right, darn.
And worse yet, I may look like a real outdoorsy kind of guy, but I can be a real danger to myself. Sometimes I've got 2 left feet.
This is the end of the line.
But the big scoop behind the scenes isn't really what it takes for Mutley and me to talk to you about the story. It's what it takes to get to the story. Our trip to Belize in Central America is a perfect case in point. Oh, what a great country, filled with extraordinary people and animals. But getting to them is something else. In Belize, we first hit the road. Unfortunately, the road hit back, and we got a flat tire.
I was behind the wheel of the car, and of course, suddenly I began to feel a sense that the car was losing control. What really is a wet road.
The pit crew is really working feverishly now. And it's off, folks. It's off. Monumental situation here.
None of this water was here, by the way, an hour ago.
Then we tried to take to the air, but there was a tropical thunderstorm, and we were grounded.
Oh, listen here, I'm getting out of here.
And finally, we took to the river, but you guessed it, the river was too low, and we took a dive.
What's up, guys? I got my anchor, Doug.
So the next time you're enjoying a Mac and Mutley show at home, thinking what a great life these folks must have, well, remember, you're exactly right. It is a lot of fun, but before you pack it in and change careers, think twice. What happens in front of the camera is only half the story.
Save me, Doug! Save me!
They're all here, our biggest fans, people and animals. Mutley's Maniacs revealed next on Mac and Mutley's 100th show special.
Coming up next, the world premiere of those incredible animals.
The #1 movie in America. The Last of the Mohicans. Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up. A fierce romantic epic, says Newsweek. USA Today says 4 stars, the year's top screen adventure.
Stay alive, no matter what occurs. I will find you.
The Last of the Mohicans, rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Introducing the new wave in air freshening. Airwick Airwaves, the advanced air freshening system. Turn it on.
Turn it on.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Way up.
Way up.
Turn it down.
Turn it down.
Way down.
Way down.
Turn it off. Slip in a refill for freshness that goes on and on. Airwick Airwaves, electric, refillable, adjustable.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
Turn it down for just the right amount of freshness all around. Completely adjustable Airwick Airwaves, the advanced air freshening system.
I've got the worst cold a human being ever had. I've got a major presentation tomorrow. I've got to rest. And I'm out of NyQuil. I could take these, but I'd still be up all night coughing, which means I'd be a wreck for the presentation, which means I could get fired. But what am I going to do? Go next door like an idiot and ask? Could I borrow a cup of NyQuil?
Once you know what NyQuil can do, nothing else will do.
Tales of nature, capturing wildlife at its most wild, exploring its diversity, and showing how animals interact with each other and with us. It's an all-new season this fall, only on the Discovery Channel.
Happy 100th, Mac and Mutley, from Mia Whiskers.
Well, this, of course, is the 100th show for Mac and Mutley, and hundreds of pets have shown up with their owners, including Cecil the pig down here, and Davy. Cecil's running for president, by the way. It's been wild, it's been crazy, it's been nuts. In fact, all of these pets and all of these people, you might call them Mutley's Maniacs.
His name is Alf. He's a Chinese crested. We love people who love dogs.
Hello, I'm Deb McConnell. This is my buddy. Wait, no, this isn't Mutley. They've come from all over. Hundreds of people and hundreds of animals. Some out of curiosity, some to meet Mutley and me, and others hoping to get their pet on TV. But everyone's also here for a celebration of the 100th episode of their favorite show.
He watches it. I have 2 cats, and we all sit in front of the TV. When Mutley comes on, she gets the barking. Mutley is Teddy Bear's favorite idol.
And what kind of animals are here? Well, you name it, and we've got it. Of course, there are plenty of dogs and cats.
You say hi.
A bird or two, a mouse, a rat.
People don't think much of rats, you know, but Betty, love her.
A rabbit, a chinchilla, and a turtle.
My pet's name is Mr. Purtle.
A horse is a horse, and of course, a pig. It's a sound that's music to my ears. And what are the talents of these extraordinary animals? Well, there's plenty of them that are just plain cute. Then there's the canine basketball stars. There's a dog that prefers walking on 2 legs to 4.
Let's dance, boy. Come on.
And a pig that does the cha-cha. But for most of them, their biggest talent is their relationship with their humans. There are a lot of animal lovers out here, and a lot of people loving animals, too. I mean, to get right down to it, isn't that what it's all about? Who could ask for a better crowd and a better audience? You gotta love those Mutley Maniacs. Oh, Mutley, these are maniacs. They're maniacs. Listen. Oh, we want to thank everybody who came out here. You guys are maniacs. Thank you very much. You're wonderful. Wonderful. Listen, we want to thank, of course, all of these people for coming out today. They've been a lot of fun. And I want to introduce a very special person here, a good buddy of mine. This is Mutley's dad and trainer, Gene Alba. Gene, it's been great.
It's been wonderful.
100 more shows at least? At least 100 more. Listen, we also want to thank the Dayfair Pet Center, the Greenhouse Marketplace, the City of San Leandro, California, the San Francisco SPCA, all kinds of people, and all of our maniacs, yes! Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on Mac and Mutley. Bye-bye.
They live among the trees of the forest, under the seas, and near our own backyards. Each week, meet the untamed inhabitants of the world and see their lives unfold. Fridays at 8 Eastern on Wildlife Chronicles.
All new series, rousing adventure, intense drama, amazing wildlife, coming this fall on the Discovery Channel. A brand new season, lifting you skyward as we examine the very latest in aviation and look back to the planes and pioneers that took the world by storm. True life stories, investigating the criminal mind and those who seek to understand it, then celebrating the heroes, people with bravery to spare. Tales of nature, capturing wildlife at its most wild, exploring its diversity, and showing how animals interact with each other and with us. Innovative science, the high-tech gadgets changing the world around us, the earth-shaking relationship between men and machines. A brand new season, world premiere series, new episodes of your favorites. It's all coming.